All in the starting gates, about to be dispatched. Race 4. Light flashing. Racing and Sterling Estate, the first to get going, and out well also Lord Greystoke. Dropping back to last is Disco-rific in the early stages. Pressing on, going up there to be third. Settling down is Four Candles. League of Nations is there. Also between horses, Incredible Hulk from Route 88. Just a little deep on the outside of those. A length and a half to Majestic Man, who's second from last. And over on the inside at the tail end of the field is Disco-rific. By the 550 they stride. Sterling Estate doing it comfortably. Spected good odds. Sterling Estate led the way. Snuck clear now, coming up to the home corner. From in second placing, Lord Greystoke. Over towards the inside, League of Nations. Four Candles going up there now and being popped the question with Route 88 a length and a half further away, but he draws the whip on the leader. 200 to go. Sterling Estate by 2 lengths to Four Candles, and Route 88 taking a long time to wind up with 100 left to go. Sterling Estate's in front. Four Candles trying hard with Route 88, but Sterling Estate is too good, and Sterling Estate backed in two from 12s to 7s, lands the money. Gets there from Route 88, and also close up Four Candles. Behind them there, Lord Greystoke. Not far away, in fact, in company with Disco-rific, then Majestic Man, League of Nations, and the last to clock in is Incredible Hulk. Sterling Estate is the winner. All the way there for Sterling Estate, ridden by Patrick Carberry for trainer Jimmy Grieve. Jumped very quickly off the inside stall. Led bowling coming up to the corner and wins from Route 88 and Four Candles. So could go for fourth. That might be just in the favour of Majestic Man as we wait for the full list of these numbers. So certainly punters getting it right here with Sterling Estate. The gelding by So Secret out of Pepe's Pride for J.E. and DJ Grieve. Prepared down in the southwest by Jimmy Grieve and handled by Patrick Carberry. Livened him up at the 200 post, and he certainly found from Route 88 on the outside. By Written Tycoon from Lady Frere for J.P. Chung, Justin Warwick and Lucy Warwick. And Four Candles, who's by Scandal Keeper from Scenic Rules for M. Clark and Ms. J. Clee, prepared by Steele Casey, handled by apprentice Molly Clark. 9.845. Majestic Man gets the nod for fourth in 59.73. 3/4 a neck, the official margins. To the fifth event of the day, the Western Race picks handicap at 3.37 over 1400. Number 6, Cinnamon Run, comes out there with a field of 8. I think that Alan Matthews has got a super chance of preparing a double. Pat Carberry looking to go back-to-back as well. They'll team up with this Ifrage gelding, a big Ifrage gelding too, I'd add. Early Explorer caught the eye last start. Good run first up. I've got it ahead of Leading Man chasing a hat-trick. 1R Chant, definitely a watch when resuming. And 5 Rock This Country. 8.315, that's for the fifth event of the day. 3.37 post time from Ascot. We stand by for correct weight after the fourth.
Performance by your galloper, and he was well back today, and he goes 2 better than he did last start, but he probably put the writing on the wall last time.
Oh, he definitely put the writing on the wall last start, for sure, you know.
Nice inside gate, and Patrick didn't muck around today, straight on the bunny and dictated terms to perfection.
Yes, he did. But the horse worked brilliant Saturday morning, so we're very, very confident.
And you were confident last start as well, so he seems to be in the zone at the moment.
Yes, he does, yes, that's for sure.
And it's a big advantage when he can get out in front into his favourite role as well in front, where he just seems to just relax nicely and go under his own steam and give a good kick.
Well, we've changed the gear a little bit on him, and he's relaxing a lot better than he used to. He used to reef and tear and that, but now he just comes straight under Paddy and away we go.
Trip's a lot nicer on the way home after you get a winner.
That's for sure.
Well done, James. There we go, James Grieve there. And Brittany, a wonderful front-running ride by Patrick Carberry there aboard Sterling Estate, and had some money on it too, 12 into $8.
Yeah, they didn't miss this horse, that's for sure. A horse that comes out of that My Demi race, which seems to be good form today. We've already seen Little Red Roman come out of that race and win. Now My Demi, and Route 88 was also in second place there. So speaks volumes for that form. It's definitely one we want to keep an eye on going forward. But The punters didn't miss Sterling Estate. They were able to get a nice price about this horse, and as James Grieve just said, there was a degree of confidence from the stable with how this horse had worked during the week, and Paddy's intentions looked very clear. This horse just bounced out of the gates. It was a very, very clear winner from the barriers, and then was just able to lead the whole way. And just when you thought that maybe Four Candles may have been making a little bit of ground on him, there was another kick to come from this 7-year-old gelding by So Secret. We'll catch up with Paddy now, and has some nice rides still to come. But Paddy, this horse, you just looked from the very beginning that it just bounced out and was always going to lead.
Yeah, he was in a really good mood today. He's a bit of a cheeky bugger and doesn't always want to go in the gates and all that, but he loaded really well today, just with a little bit of coaxing, and generally when he's in a good mood, he generally runs well, and he jumped straight on the bunny, and he had it nice the first 400, and once I got to the 500 just over the rise, I just thought I'll let him try and catch us, and you know, he was getting a little bit tired late and laid out a little bit, but yeah, he held him off good, so it's good to get a win for the guys.
James just mentioned that in the past he's been a horse that doesn't really come back under you. Today, did you feel like he came back under nicely?
Yeah, he actually did. I think the main trouble is he's been racing in a lot stronger class than what he's been racing in his last 2 starts, and you could see when he dropped down in class last start and again today, he's performed well, but I think you know, with him being in those sort of Saturday grade races, they're just a little bit strong for him, and I think that was the key today.
And it's good to get a win on what is a special day for you. It's your wedding anniversary, and we see your wife round in the mounting yard making sure all these horses are getting to the gates as the clerk of the course. So extra special dinner for her tonight?
Oh, well, lucky I bought the flowers before the races, otherwise she would have wanted a bigger bunch.
Well, there's no time. You can go on the way home and get a bigger bunch. What about in the next? Can you win this on the Alan Matthews trained galloper?
He's certainly shown a lot of ability. He's very raw, and you know, he's still working out what's going on. He sort of carries his head quite high. You know, he's only in his first preparation, but on his last run, hopefully he puts it all together, and going on his last run, he should be a chance, hopefully.
All right, if you win that one, you might have to get a bracelet on the way home too. Shh. Congratulations, Paddy.